me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It's been a little over 12 hours since we last did this, but we're gonna do a quickie this afternoon. So we're at Piggzcreek, which is just basically a super long, super wide, super speedway. It's gonna be pretty much a chess match the whole time we race here. I think it's there should be a few crashes, even though there's only 13 trucks. But the track is wide enough, so even if there's a spin, maybe you'll survive one or two wrecks today. But it's going to be interesting to see who can survive today and just bring home the cash. Let's do a sim quali, and we'll get right to the race because I know Gus might be in a bit of a rush this afternoon. Oh my god. So we got the new guy on pole again. It doesn't pay much for pole. In fact, it pays nothing, but he is on a roll. Last night's race winner on pole for this afternoon, so good job. Who else we got? We got Hannah, Torres, King, Mass, Carol, Grace, Hughes, Grubb, Curtis, Jarvie, Perez, and Shetner coming out the back. But qualifying means pretty much nothing in this race. It's 24 laps. It's going to be roughly about a minute and a half a lap. I have set the pace car to do 120 miles an hour, so that is quick, but it won't be enough for people to not catch up if there is a yellow flag. It'll just speed along this race a little bit, so let's get to it.
Drivers, to your car.
All right, we're green. Let's do it. Just Hannah with the early lead, and it's going to be like this the whole afternoon. It's already 4 wide, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw 6 wide or even 7 wide if things get desperate enough. We're already 5 wide. But the key here is finding friends in the draft. If you can get help from behind, you'll go to the front. If you decide to do what Greg is doing and go on the inside by yourself, you are gonna sink like a ship. Ooh, new guy already making enemies. Makarov is he's doing well. Oh, And I think he got the broadcaster's jinx because he just spun. But like I said, it's a super wide track, so even if stuff like that happens, you should be okay. I think Grubb got the worst of that one. But it looked like the spotters were just failing to tell these drivers where other trucks are. Or I could be mistaken. Looks like the two got a push from the 82 and their bumpers hooked, and yeah, so that was the cause. And 20 kind of tapped the 33. I don't think that'll be too much damage for the 33 or the 20. I think they'll both be able to continue just fine. Come into the caution now. I'll skip forward once these drivers take the line. But as you can see, the 93 deciding to go solo on the bottom. It is definitely not the way to do things around here. As you can see, he just drops right to the back, and I think everyone crossed the line okay. Let's skip forward now. Drivers are on the back stretch for lap 2 under caution after a bit of a collision from the 2 truck of Tristan Grace and the new guy, Vladimir Makarov. Hooked bumpers and collected the 33 with the 20 kind of getting involved there. But you can see the pace car is motoring. I don't even know if these trucks can do 120 miles an hour normal conditions, but this one definitely can. So this race should have a pit stop. If I'm not mistaken, roughly pitting is around 15 laps, give or take, for the fuel window. So you don't want King in a Dodge. Nobody's running Dodges. You'll be out there by yourself. You won't get any manufacturer money. You need a group of people to switch over to Dodge if you want to do that. I think you're on the good team right now with Chevy. So we got Keith Hughes leading this pack, coming to the pit road. Just gonna top off. It is road course cautions on this track just because I think it's over 4 miles long. So even with the fast pace car speed, it still takes a few minutes to finish a caution here. You can see everyone just taking service. I don't think some drivers took tires. I might be wrong. Everyone just took rights, I guess. Definitely topped off with fuel, which is the most important thing. Tires, not so much here. Pretty much counts for nothing. You could run this whole race without taking tires, but I guess the AI are programmed to take tires, so that's all good. Not gonna hurt too much under a yellow. That 82 truck up front early. It's basically just one big chess match. It's pretty much anyone's guess as to who's going to win today. That's why I kind of picked this one, just to keep everything relatively fair. For now, we'll definitely get back to business as usual in the next race. I think I'm going to shoot for Friday. Friday night sounds about right. We'll be at Homestead for that. I get it. Sorry, I didn't pick up on that. My bad, Will. Alright, look at that number 9 truck. He's been fast in both races so far, but has failed to finish well. Looking for some extra cash. I think he's only got about 2K in his bank account, so you know, definitely need this race more than anyone. I'm not sure what that 26 truck is doing on the inside. And the 29, that's kind of odd behavior for the AI. I mean, they don't even have a place to go. I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be behind the 43 or behind, but hopefully he doesn't get a black flag there. That 29 truck of Jess Hanna, I hope they don't get black flags for this, because that could possibly ruin their day. I guess we'll find out when we go around past the pit lane if they dive in or not. And as you can see, that 82 is already getting swarmed by the pack. Yeah, that's true. I can't finish 35th. I can finish 13th, which wouldn't surprise me, but let's not hope for that. I'm kind of hoping for a better run today. Maybe a top 5. 29 truck and 26 truck are charging to the front, but will they dive into the pits? Has yet to be seen. And I cut up to the front here. See what these two drivers do. Maybe what they did was completely illegal and they're exploiting the system. I call shenanigans already. Since that 29 truck is as high as he is, I really hope he's not coming to the pit lane this lap, because that could cause a bit of an accident if he dives down now. Oh, looks like they're gonna stay out. Oh, I don't see that 26 truck. Ooh. Oh, 26. Looks like you got a stop and go penalty. He needs a caution. That is going to kill him. He's going to be about, I would guess, around 4 seconds slower now. He's taking tires. That's interesting. Not sure what that's all about, but that definitely was not a great strategy. Let's go back to the main pack, and looks like the 85 truck might have sustained a little damage from that accident, more than I thought. He is way off the pace, and that's not going to be a good run for him today. Oh yeah, it's a great track, especially if you're actually racing on it. The AI race pretty good. They fan out, especially with a big field, but yeah, racing this track with real people online is something to be seen. It is wild. It is more or less like this. You can just fan out. Oh, that 33 truck and the 48 truck hooking. And oh, wow. The two, oh my god, huge wreck. Well, 2 cars, but wow, looks like the 2 saved it. Not sure if that's going to bring out a yellow or not, but what happened there? If I get a better angle. Like the 33 and 49 hook, and that's not going to work, is it? It's the thing with these bigger tracks, it's hard to get a good angle on the action sometimes. It looks like that 2 truck was just coming into the pits, it looks like, and just totally takes the 48 with him, causing him to spin. 48 collects it, but definitely some damage. 2 truck made it into the pits safely, thank God. But I think we're gonna... I think we're still green. That takes a couple more trucks out of the running. That's now a 9 truck pack. Sorry about your luck there, Matt. That's unfortunate, but the 33 has been today's pinball of the race. Just getting beaten, banged, and just a victim. Everyone's mistakes, it looks like. No harm, no foul, though. He's still in the main pack, still at speed. And still has a very good chance of taking today's prize home. $50,000 for the race winner. Let's skip up to the leaders here. We got Mike Carroll still with that Flow Car Motorsports Toyota Tundra with an affiliation of Little Caesars for now, but that Little Caesars paint is coming, I'm sure. Probably by the next race we'll see him in the classic Little Caesar colors. I think he was telling me he wants to do something a little different. Mike is a retro NASCAR man, and if you guys remember, John Andretti was sponsored by Little Caesars way back in the day. Couldn't tell you what year. I want to say like mid-90s. And it was... I'm not going to give it away, but it's definitely a cool paint if he decides to go that route. But let's forward up to this number 1 truck. We haven't talked too much about him the last 2 races of Vince Curtis. And that Chevy S10, another alternative template truck we're running in this series. It looks honestly, I know it's just visual, but it looks a lot smaller at the front end than the regular Chevys. So maybe he's got some sort of aero advantage because he seems to do pretty good at the faster tracks from what I've seen now. The 3 wide for the lead, just Hannah pushing Mike Carroll down on the bottom with Carlos behind. We got the pinball Dave Grubb right behind him, but they're already fanning out and probably going to stall out Jess Hannah. He'll probably fall back now. Karma is alive and well. 48 truck is by himself, looks like, based off the timing sheet. Losing a couple seconds a lap. Oh, looks like the 48 came into the pits. He's now dead last. Maybe it's a strategy. Maybe he's going to pit and try and get back up to the lead pack and just stay on the lead lap by leading the front. He is solo. It's a lonely place on a super speedway, especially one 4 miles long. You just basically riding the bottom and just count the laps until it's over. Got the 26 and the 2 truck hooked up. Like they're gonna absorb the 85 if he's not too off the pace. Maybe he can stick with these guys and they'll have a nice 3-car pack. They won't lose as much time, but they'll definitely lose a couple. I'd say it maybe about a second or 2 a lap still. Let's go back up to the action. Looks like we actually had pit stops. I might have been way off with my fuel calculations. But sorry, let's go back and watch those. Just make sure there's no funny business. Yeah. Alright. Looks like everybody's pit stop was okay. Pretty routine. Just looks like that was the first of the 2 packs. We might have this pack come in the pits now. That is not a lot of laps. Oh, you know why? Because I just realized I was testing with 1x wear on this because it's so long, but that explains why they are only doing a few laps before they pit. So I mean, this will be more consistent with the rest of the league. It is all 2x for official races. I was going to make this 1x just to keep the pack closer to avoid as many pit stops, but we're in it now, so I'm not going to restart. Looks like we got 3 trucks pitting on this lap. Hopefully they didn't lose too much time by themselves in that bigger, this was a 5 or 6 truck pack hit the lap prior. I think I just heard them whiz by. Yeah, those are the top 2 trucks right here. 29 and, or sorry, the 43 and the 82 have the lead. That 29 truck. Oh, did he not pit? Ouch. Jess, that's gonna kill you, bro. Yeah, I think the 29 stayed out an extra lap and now he's by himself. We got a nice 4 truck pack right here. It looks like they will be the fastest ones on the track. I'm not sure if that 9 truck is still in the draft or not. He's on the cusp. We'll find out in the next few laps. Looks like the 33 truck might have taken a bit longer on this pit stop to fix some damage, but that might have cost him as well. 48. Where did the 48 cycle? Right here, dude. I want to say you're probably around 9th or 10th. Showing in 12th here, but could be wrong. 48 dead. Restart. Oh yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's man, I haven't even left my place this morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. O'Reilly Auto Parts leading the way. That's fitting. We can see these two trucks here have about a 3.5-second lead over that bigger pack of 4 with number 1, 93, 20, and 50 truck. They should gain on these guys, but looks like they're pretty well behaved. They know what they're doing. They're staying in line and not losing too much time. If they stay like this, it'll be harder for the group of 4 to catch. It's for sure. I still think they'll catch him though. It's a matter of time, especially with the wake these trucks leave is definitely makes them slower. 2x2, 3x1 formation. That one truck does look pretty quick today. If they can catch those leaders, we'll know in a second if they gained any ground that lap. Wow, they're actually losing quite a bit of time. Probably because of all the shuffling they're doing, but that is impressive. If that 43 and 82 truck can stay synced up for the rest of this one, they will easily walk away with this win. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for more cautions, but that's why I left it as 1x, so they wouldn't pit as frequently and keep bunched up, causing more spins. We'll see. I mean, you never know. It only takes 2 trucks to wreck each other, so it could happen still. Sorry. It looks like the 29 and the 9 have linked up. Got a bunch of pairs on the track. Everyone's got a buddy. If you don't have a buddy, you're gonna feel lonely. Eight, holding on to a top 10. Like that 2 truck is broken away from with the 48, or can't remember now. That 2 truck was with somebody else. I know that. We need more. We need Deegan. Somebody call Deegan from Daytona. We need her. Like that 48 truck making that early pit stop as he did on the last one. Seems rather early, but I said that last time. Let's just watch these leaders. They're doing a stellar job. Just staying in line, losing as little time as possible. It does look like that second group has got their act together a little bit. They've gained about a second since I last looked, which I think was about 2 laps ago. Yeah, not a great aero package we got on these trucks right now. Trust me, it would have been a lot more exhilarating if there was 40 trucks on the field as opposed to 13, but you know, money talks. We all need cash right now, and nobody needs it more than me, but it's okay. Yeah, we need some roll bar on the track. Greg, if I was you, I wouldn't be asking for padding. I think you got a really good chance to win this one today. Your truck looks good. The El Camino is running strong. Road course didn't suit it too well, but the El Camino was never really known for its handling, I suppose. Like most American cars, it's just a rocket ship, a straight line. Definitely beating the Ranchero today. I don't want to talk about Kyle Busch. That guy's a clown. Always will be a clown. Kurt is okay now. I'm slowly becoming a fan of Kurt. I was never a fan of him when he was younger and more mature, and always thought he was kind of God's gift. That interview with Jerry Punch, that one sealed the deal for me on him until just recently. I think when he switched to Chip Ganassi, I don't know, something clicked with that guy, but brother's still third. Sorry if any Bush fans watching today. I just not a fan of his attitude. War will continue as long as people want to talk about it. Looks like that one truck had a super pit stop, and he might just be in range now to catch these two guys out front because they are a little split up. 43 truck had a great pit stop, but as the guys at the Mondays of Thunder Online League know, from my experience, having a good pit stop is almost a punishment on a super speedway. Simply because you won't have the help, you'll be out there all by yourself, and when everyone catches you, you're gonna get freight trained. Nothing you can do, just drive your line and make sure you don't lose the pack. So looks like that 82 still might be within reach of the 43. That one truck, I'm not entirely sure. It's definitely closed the gap a little bit because that 50 truck is now also with the one. That 9 truck had a good pit stop, it looks like, but 20 and the 93 stayed out, so it'll be interesting to see if those 4 trucks in that second pack can still stay together and catch those 2 at the front. But it looks like Matt, you found a pairing. Found a drafting partner finally in Vladimir Makarov. Just not sure exactly where you're going to fall in the standings. I think, oh, the 26 truck is 5 laps down. I wonder, I missed that completely. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Hope. I didn't see what happened to you. Are you still in the pit lane? Are you stuck? Looks like you might have just gotten out now. Figure out what happened to you. Oh, I guess that's who was drafting with the 2 truck. Completely forgot. Oh, that looks like just a bit of a glitchy pit stop cost you 5 laps. Wow, that is a terrible punishment. Surprised it was 5. Maybe it's like when they go in there, they gotta get towed or something. They hit the tow function, and to get a tow around here is probably gonna take at least 6 minutes. The 9 truck is solo, 33 truck riding by himself, 48 and the 2 have now paired up, fighting for that last top 10 position. Looks like the 82 truck made a move on the 43, and looks like he's gonna clear him. Thank you, draft. Got about, what do we got? 8 laps remaining, 7 laps remaining. It's first exhibition race, not exactly a barn burner of a race, but if we can get a caution, it would definitely bunch up 12 of the 13 trucks still in contention. I'd say chances are pretty slim, but we still got another pit stop, I think, based off how many times these guys are coming in. 43 and the 82 have decided to start going for it, and I don't think they have enough of a cushion to start doing that. I mean, they are 4 seconds above the second pack, but I would say that's not the best strategy just yet. Gotta wait until the final pit stop in order to start battling it out. That now 3-car pack, they've trimmed off one opponent. Looks like the 93 lost the draft on the last pit stop, but looks like they got the memo and they're starting to work together as a team, and they gained nearly a second. Of course, I say that and they all fan out. Gained about a second on the top 2 in that last lap. So this race is definitely not over. I would say we still got about a 5-truck race. Not if they battle like this. That's not what you want to do. I don't know, maybe I should have picked a short track. Like that 85 truck has now been put a lap down. Never recovered after that first incident where him and the 33 got together. Didn't look like a lot of damage, but I guess it was enough for him to slow down. We got the 2 truck going a lap down as well now. Ranchero versus El Camino. Looks like the Ranchero is struggling on the super speedway. 4 miles behind the El Camino now, which is a lot. I'm glad I could entertain in the afternoon. Sorry again about the sudden change of plans. I just I do have something going on this evening that just kind of came up. So yeah, if you can't watch, I hope you're watching at a later time. Thank you for the 7 viewers who could make it for the afternoon delight. Hope you're having a great Wednesday, hump day. Well, if you guys like the middays, maybe I could make it more common. Just for exhibition races, at least for now, maybe. I was discussing with a couple of guys already that, you know, once things get fully going with all 3 series and, you know, whatnot, we have 40 car player fields for all 3 series, and things start to get a little bit more intense with the workload. I was thinking would probably just run about 1 race a week, just because it's 3 races for me. It's a lot of work. It will be anyway. This is pretty easy to handle, just 13 trucks right now, but over time it will become more and more draining time-wise, and I hope 1 race a week is okay for you guys. We'll see. I mean, it's not guaranteed. It all really depends on my schedule, but as things are right now, 1 race a week would be the norm. But once we're just getting started here, I think a couple races a week is fine. No, I'm not St. Patrick's Day partying. We're still in lockdown up here in Toronto. It sucks. It's draining up here. It's very boring for everyone that is stuck at home. Thankfully, my job requires me to leave the house, or else I would probably go insane. But yeah, it's been tough the last year and a bit for everyone. I'm sure you guys down south have it a little easier than me, because I guess in the major cities things aren't as intense. You guys have the vaccine and whatnot, but let's not get into all that politics stuff. This is about racing, and I'd rather stay away from things like that. Yeah, exactly. Like a mental break. You just escape for an hour. Just enjoy the racing. Even with my lackluster broadcasting and these shitty races that we're putting on right now with these 13 trucks on a super speedway, I'm a genius. But it looks like that 1 truck just keeps getting closer and closer with every pit stop, and now I finally think that Curtis is going to be able to stick with Hughes. And now it'll be a 3 truck race, at least for the lead. We got 3 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining. Huge gains by the 1 truck. I think this will definitely make it a little bit more spicy. A 43 truck well up there. Again, like I said, it's It's, oh, it looks like he's got some help. That is going to be a huge advantage for Greg. Those Irish, he's got luck of the Irish today. Only a 3-leaf clover on the back truck bed, but I think it's going to be just enough for him to maybe get the win today. It looks like he lost all his drafting help. Those 2 lap cars making a pit stop. Once again, 43 truck is the lonely man up front. 82 in 1 truck, 2nd and 3rd. Hot on the 43's heels. We got 3 laps remaining, sorry. Should, wow, camera angles do not do that time difference justice. 4.5 seconds behind it. Honestly, I thought it was maybe 3 or 2, but if they can stay together and work together, which they're not doing, they should catch him no problem. But looks like Curtis wants that 2nd place instead of a shot at 1st. Like they're gonna just, no, just not enough horsepower to get in front of that iRacing Ford. That 1 truck has been strong all day. Guys kiss and make up. No need to talk each other on an exhibition race. You guys can take it out on the track in a real race. That's a good deal. 43 gallons of Tide for the number 1's pit crew. A lot of Tide. 1 truck riding solo. 186 truck solo. Oh no, with the 93, but I think they're a lap down. .48 has been more alone than not today. I guess he might have had a little bit of issues with the pits. Lost him a good chance at the race, and now we finally got a battle for the lead. 82 in 1 truck going on either side of the 43. I'm always lonely. I find a 9 truck is never in any serious battles, but I got a good feeling about the upcoming races. My player strength is super speedways. We haven't had any of those just yet, so I'm looking for a solid top 10 finish at Homestead. And the upcoming speedways, at least the 1.5 and 1 mile tracks we got coming up, should be good races. But looks like that 43 truck is able to fend off the 2 guys behind him. They just can't decide who's gonna lead the charge and get past the 43. Got final lap here now. An 82 truck got that message clear, and right away looks like he's gonna try and make a pass for the lead. That 1 truck, whoever that 1 truck stays with, looks like they're gonna have the advantage, and it's looking like the 43 truck is gonna get the help. Leave the 82 out to dry. '82 truck cycles back in 3rd. Now is the 1 truck going to make a move. Half a lap to go. 43 has been leading quite some time, most of the race, I would say. 82 truck as well has been leading, but doesn't look quite as strong as the 43. Is it going to be luck of the Irish today? Only time's going to tell. We're going to know in about 20 seconds. 82 looking to make another move on the inside. I think that's a little premature. Not going to be enough. We got the 48 truck potentially going to change the outcome of this race. 43 truck goes low on the 48. The 1 truck goes with him. 82 truck trying to make something work. It's not going to be enough. Greg Shetner, you are the winner on the St. Paddy's Day exhibition race. Congratulations, dude. Nice run. It's only fitting. Man, I totally forgot it was St. Paddy's Day until you said that. That's pretty cool. Nice win. 82, finishing third. The 1 truck in second. Looks like the 20 truck and 50 truck finish 4th and 5th. 93 of Carlos. Just crossing the line. It's a top 6. 29, Jess Hanna. Still yet to cross the line here. Like he's pretty much guaranteed 7th at this point. And finally, Jess Hanna crosses the line in 7th. Alex Jarvie 8th, and we got only old Dave Grubb, who just never seemed to have any luck at all today. Finishing in 9th. 48 truck a lap down in 10th, rounds up the top 10. 2 truck of Grace in 11th. We got the 85, last night's winner, Makarov, who actually was sat on the pole in 12th. 13th and final position goes to Hope Torres, who just had a bad pit stop and can't recover from 5 laps down, unfortunately. It's just way too difficult. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the afternoon exhibition. It was a quick one. But hopefully we can get, you know, enough trucks out here at a 40 truck field. It'll be a lot more exciting and more entertaining. This one was kind of a snoozer, I'm not going to lie, but at least we had a close race for the finish. I enjoyed that. But other than that, it was kind of a snoozer. Maybe we'll do a short track next time. Kind of keep all these trucks a little bit bunched up, and maybe we'll have some more action. Yeah, I'll adjust when you send me a PayPal check, Mr. Matt. Thank you. But anyway, okay, I'll update the payrolls for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it was short notice and you guys couldn't watch live, but you know, maybe something to watch later on this evening. We'll be back hopefully on Friday, 2 days time at Homestead. We have a league race on Sunday night, so we won't do one on Sunday, but I'm almost certain we can do another one on Monday. So Friday and Monday are the 2 days, maybe even Saturday and Monday. We'll see how my schedule works out, but I will let you guys know well in advance what's happening. Again, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back sometime this weekend for race number 3 at Homestead. Till then.